so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. You should have thought before you let me out the cage. Huh. Yeah. Before you let me out the cage.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the SoDo district of Seattle. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. And they will regular them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They'll throw with May. He has it complete to Christian Watson. He's able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Here's May. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor, 38 yards. And the Patriots are on the board here first in the season opener. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Patriots 7, Seahawks nothing.
After the touchdown. Out is Prater to kick. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2 yards to go, second down. They run it again with Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. To the air, May. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
53 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
First and 10, Taylor now. And some room to work. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Nifty move. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Tua going to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
A 26-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
At the 24-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That was good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Taylor. And a nice job to break free with one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
The 2, it puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Harris is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
Prater on to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Patriots 17. Seahawks nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's 2nd and 10. Cook up the gut. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw, it's May. And for the 3rd time,
Yo, ain't no way, bro. Come on, man.
Carson Schlesinger with it. And the Patriots are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Ain't no way he picked that, dog. I threw it over his head, man. Come on, man.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Tyreek Stevenson in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down by
Face
the face
mask.
mask.
Come
Here
on.
come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
Play action. Now it's Tua. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now Tua. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion by stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
On third down, here's Taylor. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 1 yard is the gain. And the Pats are set up now with a first and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll go with a push. And I don't think he went much of anywhere. They definitely didn't move the pile. And he's going to be stopped, no gain. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there. And now it's third down. Taylor is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Patriots 24. Seahawks nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, May. He'll buy some time right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's good.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing here is May. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Tua sets up to pass it. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And the Patriots are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. That he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Jonathan Taylor as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Prater on to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. This quarterback now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here. From the gun, it's May. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Pats are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get it out near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
153 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now we give to Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Mason Graham on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Off the play action. Tagovailoa. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. On the handoff, Taylor. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And now an audible here into something else. Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
He's taken
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call the right place.
From the gun, it's Tua. Complete to Washington. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Now the pitch goes to Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but look better on that play. Looking to pass. Tua. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Tua now, 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Prater's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the 1st half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now back to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. And that will be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here. And as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw forward May. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots are going to get it back here just past the 35. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he'll get about 3 out of that, up to the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Tressway now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
they're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. This quarterback now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw with May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted a picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's May. Sliding out of the pocket. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air, May. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. But we've
talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Setting up the screen for Cook. He's into space past the 25. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Again, it's Cook. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. End zone Cook. Touchdown, Seattle. Christian Watson laying himself out in the end zone. And the Seahawks are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size,